Today we will discuss 10 fascinating facts about armadillos that you probably didn't know. Their strong limbs and large front claws are used for digging, while their long, sticky tongues extract ants and termites from their tunnels. In addition to insects, armadillos also eat small vertebrates, plants, some fruits, and occasionally carrion. First, the origin of the name. The name armadillo has its roots in the Tupi-Guarani language, one of the main indigenous languages of Brazil. Derived from the term tatu, which can be translated as hard shell or hard thing. The name reflects a notable characteristic of these animals: their tough natural armor. This protective shell, made up of bony plates, is what inspired the indigenous peoples to name the armadillo, highlighting its impressive ability to defend itself against predators. In addition to being a descriptive name, tatu carries the wisdom and detailed observation of the indigenous peoples regarding local fauna, demonstrating the importance of this animal in the culture and ecosystem of the regions it inhabits. Second, there are various species. The world of armadillos is surprisingly diverse, with about 21 species distributed across the Americas, each adapted to different habitats and environmental conditions. Armadillo species vary greatly in size and appearance. At the smaller end, we find the pink fairy armadillo, native to Argentina, which measures only about 15 centimeters in length and weighs less than 100 grams. With its delicate shell and pink coloration, this species is one of the rarest and most mysterious, spending most of its life underground. At the other end, we have the impressive giant armadillo, which can reach up to 1.5 meters in length, including the tail, and weigh over 60 kilograms. This species, primarily found in the forests and savannas of South America, is the largest of all armadillos and stands out not only for its size but also for its powerful claws, which it uses to dig deep burrows and hunt prey like termites and ants. Between these extremes, there is a fascinating variety of armadillos, each with unique characteristics and behaviors. For example, the nine-banded armadillo, common in North and Central America, is known for its ability to cross rivers by floating or walking along the bottom. The Brazilian three-banded armadillo is famous for its ability to roll into a complete ball, using its armor to protect itself from predators. This diversity of species demonstrates the remarkable adaptability of armadillos, which have managed to thrive in a wide range of environments, from arid deserts to dense tropical forests. Third, floating ability. Among the armadillo's surprising abilities, one of the most notable is its capacity to float, an ingenious adaptation that allows it to cross bodies of water with relative ease. Some species, like the nine-banded armadillo, have developed the ability to swallow air and inflate their stomachs and intestines, turning their bodies into a kind of natural buoy. This inflation process allows the armadillo to increase its buoyancy, helping it stay afloat while crossing rivers or lakes. This floating ability is crucial for the armadillo's survival in habitats where water is a frequent obstacle. Without this ability, many armadillos would struggle to move to areas where they find food or shelter. Additionally, floating is a simple and effective solution to avoid drowning, a real risk for animals with heavy bodies covered by a shell. But the armadillo's adaptive behavior doesn't stop there. When crossing requires more effort, such as in wide rivers, armadillos may use another equally remarkable strategy: walking along the riverbed. By emptying their lungs to reduce buoyancy, they are able to walk underwater, holding their breath for several minutes while making the crossing. This combination of strategies, floating or walking submerged, demonstrates the armadillo's incredible ability to adapt to different challenges in its environment, ensuring its survival in diverse and often unpredictable landscapes. Fourth, breath-holding ability. One of the most impressive adaptations of armadillos is their ability to hold their breath for extended periods, a skill that allows them to perform remarkable feats, such as crossing rivers by walking along the bottom without needing to swim. With highly efficient lungs, armadillos are able to drastically reduce their oxygen consumption while submerged, allowing them to hold their breath for up to 6 minutes. This characteristic is particularly useful in environments where crossing watercourses is a frequent necessity and where swimming might be dangerous or exhausting for an animal, with such a robust and heavy structure. To cross rivers in this manner, armadillos adopt an ingenious strategy. They empty their lungs and intestines to decrease buoyancy, allowing their bodies to sink to the riverbed. Once there, they slowly walk along the bottom, using their powerful claws to keep steady in the current. This ability to walk underwater is a fascinating adaptation, showcasing the armadillo's remarkable versatility and its ability to survive in a variety of environments. This technique of crossing rivers by walking on the bottom is especially advantageous in areas where the waters are murky or turbulent, which could make navigation difficult during swimming. By staying in contact with the riverbed, armadillos maintain control over their path and reduce the risk of being swept away by the current. Additionally, this ability gives them an edge in exploring territories that other animals might not be able to reach, expanding access to new sources of food and shelter. These features make armadillos an impressive example of evolutionary adaptation, demonstrating how nature can equip a creature with the tools necessary to thrive in challenging conditions. Fifth, unusual reproduction. The nine-banded armadillo, one of the most common and widely distributed species in the Americas, has one of the most peculiar reproductive phenomena in the animal kingdom. Unlike most mammals, this species almost always gives birth to 4 identical offspring, resulting from the division of a single fertilized egg. This process, known as polyembryony, is rare among mammals and leads to the formation of 4 genetically identical embryos, meaning all the offspring are natural clones of each other. Polyembryony in the nine-banded armadillo is not just a quirk of nature, but an evolutionary adaptation that ensures the survival of the species. By giving birth to multiple identical offspring in each litter, armadillos maximize the efficiency of their reproduction. Although each female armadillo produces fewer litters over its lifetime compared to other mammals, the consistency and number of offspring per litter compensate for this difference. Another fascinating aspect of this phenomenon is that the division of the embryo occurs only a few days after fertilization. The fertilized egg divides into 4 equal parts, and each part develops into a complete offspring, each with its own placenta, but all sharing the same amniotic sac. This results in the offspring being not only genetically identical, but also having a strong physical and behavioral bond from the start. Additionally, the nine-banded armadillo has another unique reproductive trait: the ability to delay implantation of the fertilized egg. This process, called embryonic diapause, allows the female to adjust the timing of gestation to align with favorable environmental conditions, such as food availability. This flexibility is crucial for the survival of the offspring, ensuring they are born at a time when their chances of survival are higher. The peculiar reproduction of the nine-banded armadillo is a remarkable example of how evolution can develop unique strategies to ensure the success of a species. This combination of polyembryony and embryonic diapause makes the nine-banded armadillo not only an interesting mammal, but also a true enigma of reproductive biology. Sixth, natural armor. One of the most fascinating and notable features of the armadillo is its impressive natural armor. The shell that covers the armadillo's body is made up of bony plates called osteoderms, which are covered by a layer of tough, scaly skin. These rigid plates are organized into articulated bands, allowing the armadillo to maintain some flexibility despite its robust protection. This structure provides the armadillo not only with an effective defense against predators, but also with a unique appearance that sets it apart from any other mammal. The armadillo's armor is a true masterpiece of evolution, designed to withstand attacks and pressures that would destroy most other animals of its size. The durability of this shell is so remarkable that, in some cases, it can even deflect low-caliber bullets, such as those from small revolvers. There have been reports of bullets ricocheting off an armadillo's shell, demonstrating the strength and endurance of this natural protection. This feat is even more impressive considering the relatively small size of the animal, which typically weighs between 2 to 60 kilograms, depending on the species. The function of the armadillo's armor goes beyond mere physical protection. It also plays a crucial role in its daily survival. When threatened, the armadillo can roll into a compact ball, hiding its vulnerable parts under its shell. This ability is particularly well developed in the Brazilian three-banded armadillo, which can close itself completely inside its shell, making it nearly impenetrable to predators. Even species that do not roll up completely, such as the nine-banded armadillo, use their shell to protect themselves by quickly digging and partially burying themselves in the ground, leaving only the armor exposed. In addition to serving as a shield against predators, the shell also protects the armadillo from the harsh environment in which it lives. In areas with dense vegetation or thorns, the armor prevents the armadillo from getting injured while moving or digging. This resistance is also useful during the excavation of burrows, where the hard bony plates endure the impact and abrasion of the soil. Thus, the armadillo's armor is a multifaceted adaptation that exemplifies the ingenuity of nature. It is not just a passive defense. It is an active system that allows the armadillo to interact with its environment in a safe and effective manner, ensuring its survival across a range of habitats. 7th, incredible digging. Armadillos are masters of digging, displaying a remarkable skill that is crucial for their survival. Equipped with powerful, sharp claws, these animals can dig holes at an impressive speed, turning the soil into a safe refuge in just minutes. When faced with a predator or in need of shelter, the armadillo uses its front paws to dig rapidly, creating a burrow deep enough to completely hide itself in a matter of moments. This digging ability is not only a defensive response, but also an adaptive behavior essential for many aspects of its daily life. The ability to dig holes quickly is not limited to escaping predators. Armadillos rely on this skill for many of their basic needs, such as finding food, creating resting burrows, and establishing safe environments for reproduction. They primarily feed on insects, larvae, and other small invertebrates living underground, and their powerful claws are ideal for uncovering these hidden prey. While digging, the armadillo can efficiently penetrate the soil, making its way through roots and debris with ease. In areas where the soil is softer, an armadillo can dig a burrow in just a few minutes, creating a network of underground tunnels that it explores in search of food. In addition to digging for food, armadillos also construct elaborate burrows for shelter. These burrows, which may have multiple entrances and chambers, provide protection against predators and adverse weather conditions. During the day, armadillos often hide in their burrows to avoid excessive heat, emerging at night to forage. The burrows also serve as safe places for reproduction and raising young. In some species, such as the giant armadillo, burrows can be over 5 meters long and so deep that the armadillo can completely bury itself, leaving only the entrance visible. Furthermore, the armadillo's digging ability has a significant impact on the ecosystem. By digging, they aerate the soil and create microhabitats that benefit other species, such as small mammals, reptiles, and insects. Abandoned armadillo burrows are often reused by other animals, providing shelter in environments where burrow construction would be challenging. In this way, armadillos play a crucial role in maintaining soil health and creating habitats for a variety of species. In summary, the armadillo's extraordinary digging ability is a multifunctional tool that goes beyond mere defense against predators. It supports nearly all aspects of its life, from feeding to reproduction, and has a positive impact on the surrounding environment, making them true ecological engineers of the underground. 8th, self-defense. Among the various species of armadillos, the three-banded armadillo, native to Brazil, stands out for its unique and effective defense strategy. It is the only species of armadillo capable of rolling itself completely into a ball, using its armor as an impenetrable shield against predators. When threatened, the three-banded armadillo contracts its muscles and curves its body in such a way that its head and tail meet, forming an almost perfect sphere. By doing this, it hides all of its vulnerable parts under its rigid shell, made up of extremely hard bony plates, leaving the predator with no exposed areas to attack. This ability to roll into a complete ball is an impressive example of evolutionary adaptation. Unlike other armadillo species, which may try to dig quickly or run to hide, the three-banded armadillo relies entirely on its armor for protection. Predators such as jaguars, pumas, and large birds of prey, which would normally hunt an armadillo, are often frustrated by this impenetrable defense. Unable to open the shell or find a vulnerable point, predators usually end up giving up, leaving the three-banded armadillo unharmed. The effectiveness of this defense is even more remarkable considering the three-banded armadillo's habitat. It lives in arid and semi-arid regions, such as the Caatinga and Cerrado of Brazil, where vegetation is sparse and hiding options are limited. In an environment where digging quickly might not be a viable option due to hard and rocky soil, the ability to roll into a ball provides a simple, yet extremely effective solution to escape threats. In addition to its formidable armor, the three-banded armadillo has another interesting defensive trait: patience. Once rolled up, it can remain in this position for extended periods, waiting patiently until the danger passes. This means that even if a predator tries to manipulate or spin the ball, the three-banded armadillo simply stays curled up until the predator gives up. This behavior is not just an instinctive reaction, but also a demonstration of the incredible resilience of this small mammal. Unfortunately, this defensive strategy, which has worked so well against natural predators for millennia, has proven less effective against human threats. Hunting and habitat destruction have put the three-banded armadillo at risk of extinction, highlighting the urgent need for conservation. Nevertheless, the image of the three-banded armadillo curled into a ball continues to symbolize the resilience and ingenuity of nature in the face of challenges. The three-banded armadillo's unique ability to roll into a compact sphere is one of the most efficient and fascinating defenses in the animal kingdom. Its armor is not only a physical protection, but also an example of the power of evolutionary adaptation to ensure survival in a hostile environment. Ninth, leprosy transmission. The nine-banded armadillo, one of the most well-known armadillo species, carries a surprising and concerning peculiarity in the animal kingdom. It is one of the few mammals, besides humans, capable of contracting and transmitting leprosy, also known as Hansen's disease. This infectious disease, caused by the bacterium Mycobacterium leprae, has historically been one of the most feared illnesses due to its debilitating consequences and the stigma associated with it. The fact that the nine-banded armadillo can not only contract, but also serve as a natural reservoir for this bacterium, makes it an important object of scientific study and a unique curiosity in the interaction between wildlife and human health. The discovery of this link occurred in the 1970s when scientists noticed that some populations of armadillos in the United States showed signs of the disease. Subsequent studies confirmed that Mycobacterium leprae was able to survive and replicate within armadillos, which in turn could transmit the bacterium to other armadillos and, in rare cases, to humans. The nine-banded armadillo's ability to carry leprosy is partly attributed to its low body temperature, which creates a favorable environment for the bacterium, which does not survive well at higher temperatures. This relationship between armadillos and leprosy raised concerns about zoonotic transmission potential, meaning the transfer of the disease from animals to humans. Although the risk of contracting leprosy from an armadillo is considered low, it is not non-existent. Sporadic cases of leprosy transmission from armadillos to humans have been documented, especially among people who handle or consume armadillo meat in areas where leprosy is endemic. However, such cases are rare, and most human infections still result from direct contact with infected individuals. The spread of leprosy by the nine-banded armadillo highlights the complex intersection of wildlife, infectious diseases, and public health. It also underscores the importance of understanding the role of animals as disease reservoirs that can, under certain circumstances, cross species barriers. Understanding the dynamics of this transmission is crucial for monitoring and controlling leprosy in areas where armadillos are common. In addition to the direct impact on human health, the relationship between armadillos and leprosy also raises ethical and conservation issues. In some regions, armadillo hunting is a traditional practice, and armadillo meat is consumed as a delicacy. Awareness of the leprosy risk may help reduce this practice, protecting both human populations and the armadillos themselves, who face other threats due to habitat loss and overhunting. The nine-banded armadillo's ability to contract and transmit leprosy places it in a unique position in the animal world, highlighting it as an important study model for scientists seeking to better understand this ancient disease and its implications for public health. At the same time, this peculiar characteristic adds an additional layer of complexity to the interactions between humans and wildlife, emphasizing the need for a careful balance between biodiversity conservation and human health protection. 10th, varied diet. Although armadillos are widely known for their insect-based diet, such as ants and termites, their diet is actually much more diverse and adaptable than one might imagine. In addition to insects, which make up a significant portion of their diet due to their high availability and nutritional value, armadillos also have the capacity to consume a wide range of other foods, depending on what is available in their habitat. These opportunistic and adaptable mammals can feed on small vertebrates, such as rodents, amphibians, and reptiles, which supplement their diet with additional proteins. This consumption of vertebrates is particularly important during periods when insects are less abundant, ensuring that armadillos can continue to meet their nutritional needs effectively. Besides small animals, armadillos also eat a variety of plants. Leaves, roots, tubers, and even tree bark are occasional items on the armadillo menu. This inclusion of plant matter not only helps diversify their diet, but also provides additional fibers and nutrients essential for digestion and overall health. The ability of armadillos to consume plants may be an adaptation to seasonal changes in food availability, allowing them to explore different nutritional sources as environmental conditions change. Another fascinating aspect of the armadillo diet is the consumption of fruits and eggs. In some regions, especially where vegetation is more abundant, armadillos may feed on fallen fruits, such as bananas, apples, and other tropical fruits. These foods provide an additional source of vitamins and sugars, which can be especially valuable during the dry season or periods of scarcity of other foods. Eggs, in turn, are a rich source of proteins and fats, and armadillos are known to search for bird nests and eggs, especially when other food sources are low. The varied diet of armadillos reflects their adaptability and ability to thrive in different types of environments, from tropical forests and savannas to arid and semi-arid areas. This dietary flexibility is a significant advantage, allowing armadillos to survive in a wide range of habitats and cope with seasonal and environmental variations that can affect food availability. In addition to their diverse diet, armadillos play an important ecological role in their habitats. By digging to find food, they aerate the soil and help create microhabitats for other species. Their feeding habits also influence the structure of insect and plant communities, contributing to biodiversity maintenance. The varied diet of armadillos illustrates their adaptability and survival in diverse environments. Their ability to consume a wide range of foods, from insects and small vertebrates to plants, fruits, and eggs, demonstrates the nutritional flexibility that is crucial for their survival. This dietary diversity not only helps ensure that armadillos can thrive in different conditions, but also highlights their vital role in the ecosystems they inhabit. If you enjoyed exploring the fascinating characteristics of armadillos and want to learn more about these incredible creatures, be sure to subscribe to our channel. Turn on notifications so you don't miss our upcoming videos on wildlife, curiosities, and many other discoveries. Leave a like if you found this information useful, and share with your friends so more people can learn about the amazing world of armadillos. Have any questions or topic suggestions? Comment below and join our community.